Hola chicos. Okay, so as we get into this homework for Día Nueve, we're getting beyond just vocabulary and simply practicing verbs. We're starting to put things together more. And because of that, if we were in class, I would be able to explain the homework more because I think the first exercise for Día Nueve is probably going to cause a lot of questions for you. So what I want to do is go through it and then you try to do it on your own. So the first exercise is La Respuesta Perfecta. You need to understand the instructions. You're learning about fitness and nutrition at schools, and your friends want to know more. So you're asking or you're responding to their questions or their statements. All right? That's the context. Let's look at number one. ¿Es el tomate bueno para la salud? Okay, I've included some pictures of part of the vocabulary from the repaso del capítulo that you always get and will have on today's material. But if you, looking at number one, what don't you understand? Okay, el tomate, tomato. Es el tomate bueno? Is the tomato good? Para la salud is an expression down here for one's health. So, is tomato good for your health? Then you would answer, yes, it's good. Yes, tomato is good for your health or not. Okay, pretty simple. Number two, ¿por qué caminas todos los días? All right, looking back, we've learned, I think we've gone over before quickly in class, but it's in your vocabulary again. ¿Por qué? Means why. Caminas. That's an AS there, probably a verb, and it is a verb. Caminar, to walk. ¿Por qué caminas? So what's your subject because of the ending there? Caminas. Your subject is tú or you. So why do you walk todos los días? All the days or every day. So why do you walk every day? How do you respond to a why question? Because. And what's the expression for because? Porque. And you can answer it in any number of ways, but that's the meaning of the question. Número tres. La mantequilla es buena para la salud. Similar to number one, la mantequilla es buena. Buena is feminine because buena is referring to la mantequilla. So is butter good for one's health? And how would you answer that? Look at the word es there. We haven't necessarily gone over that, but you have a pretty good understanding or idea of what that could possibly mean. Número cuatro, ¿qué estudian en la clase de salud? All right, so, ¿qué? What? Estudian, that's a form of the verb estudiar. It ends with the AN, so what could your subjects be? Like I've said before, in Spanish, you don't have to include the subject if you understand what it is. Sometimes it may be a little confusing, maybe, or you may not know exactly, but in context, with estudian, your subject is either going to be you all or they. So what estudian, do you all or do they study in what? Clase de salud. Just a minute ago you had para la salud, for one's health. So salud is health. So it probably means, and it does mean actually, what do y'all study in health class? And you would respond, we study. That means estudian would change forms because of nosotros, we study. Número 5. Creo que las grasas son horribles. Creo que, a new expression. Creo que, I think. I think las grasas, fats, son horribles, are horrible. So a friend makes that statement, what do you say? You could say, estoy de acuerdo, son horribles, o creo que sí, o creo que no, depending on what you want to say. Número 6. ¿Qué debes hacer para mantener la salud? What should you do to maintain your health? Hacer ejercicios is to exercise. Hacer by itself is the verb that means to do. 7. ¿Prefieres levantar pesas o caminar? Prefieres. What's your subject? Tú. Do you prefer to lift weights or walk? And 8. Creo que los espaguetis son sabrosos. Creo que, I believe, en sabrosos, flavorful or tasty.